Good morning. You're watching Much Ado About Something today, and I'm Donna, and I'm glad you're here. If you like lifestyle, which I'm Appalachian, and that's some lifestyle included here, budget-friendly home and garden, then you're in the right place, because that's what this channel is about. And I'm glad that you're here. It's always a joy to see you when you come and join the morning with me, or any time of the day that I'm making a video. I'm in here this morning. I'm going to make tea. If you've been around a while, you know I love tea. This is my cup this morning. It's pumpkin spice and chill with leaves all over it. And it's a good sized cup. That's why I chose it this morning. I need a big cup of tea. I'm going to drink English breakfast tea. And I'm going to mix it with pumpkin spice. So that's what we're having this morning. I wanted to share with you this morning this new infuser I got. That's the name of it. It's a long-handled tea infuser, and there are 2 of them in this set. Now, this comes from Amazon. I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I just ordered it because I was looking for a new tea infuser. I've got a few, but I was looking for something a little different, and boy, did I find it. This is what I found. It's pretty fascinating. I mean, just look at this thing. Stainless steel. I don't think this part is, but this is. You put your tea inside. This is my cup of tea from earlier this morning. These are my tea grounds. They go right in the inside of this ball. It opens up when you press the end down. And then that's also where you put the next tea. I'm going to rinse this tea infuser out real quick, and we're going to make another cup of tea. Now we've got it emptied out and cleaned out. I'm going to go ahead and add this pumpkin spice tea to the tea ball. Now you can add your tea 2 ways. I'll go ahead and get this out. I always try to get this out the wrong way. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of this pumpkin spice tea in here. It's loose leaf tea. And then I'm going to add one of the traditional English tea bags. But this is how you fill this little tea ball up. Now you can turn it upside down and put your tea right here in the bottom. But just make sure you close it before you turn it over. I have just been turning it like this and put my tea down in the bottom. You can see the tea's in there now. And then you just put it in your cup. I'm going to add one more tea bag of black tea because I love black tea. I mix my teas and make my own blend often. This is a big cup, so it can take 2 portions of tea to make a big double-sized cup like this. I've got the English breakfast tea and the pumpkin spice. That's what I'm having this morning. Now, I've got the tea ball right in the cup, and I'm just going to pour that tea right over it. Pour this boiling water right over it. I'm not making any money off of this. I just wanted to share with you this new thing that I found that I really liked. And that's what it's called, the Numala Premium Long Handle Tea Infuser. And you get 2 of them in here. I thought that was a good deal. I think it was $9.97. Now I'm going to let this infuse for a little bit. Today's video is going to be about decorating for fall. Now I'm not actually decorating for fall today. I think I might change the shower curtain. You've been around for a while, you know I love to change my shower curtain often, and especially for holidays. So I'll probably change my shower curtain, but I'm not going to do a lot of decorating today. But I did pull out all of my stuff, my cardboard box full of decorations. And I've been digging through them this morning. I've got some plates that I bought off of clearance that'll probably be used for Thanksgiving. I've got some stuff in here for the kids. If we carve pumpkins, I've got several of these little pumpkin carving sets. A utensil to cut out the eyes and things. some decorations. I got these on clearance last year, and they're ready for the kids to use this year if they're interested in them. You know, I've got 6 grandchildren, so I needed quite a bit of this. So me and Donald, we picked up enough for our little grandkids. I got this Thankful and Blessed. I think I put this outside last year. It's not an expensive thing. I think that was probably from the Dollar Tree. I've got this Fall Market open daily apple orchard sign. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that yet. Here are some of the fake Thanksgiving florals. I usually put these on the little fence over here where the kids hang their backpacks and their jackets and things. Got some sunflowers. I love sunflowers incorporated into fall. It's the end of summer, and you see a lot of sunflowers. That's when they're blooming, and it's a great introduction to fall. I love the traditional fall colors. I love these bright oranges. I love the sunflowers. All those traditional colors are good by me. The browns, the creams, you know, all of the good traditional colors. I also like to incorporate a little bit of the browns, and I've even saw purple in the fall that I think is really pretty. Now I've got these linens, or these dish towels that I've got here. I just use them every year, you know, the same ones. These I think I got new last year. I love to put out the new towels, the little thankful ones. Those would be really good for Thanksgiving. I think I got 2 of those, Thankful and Blessed, and then that pretty pumpkin with the embroidery on it. I know it's machine embroidered, but it's still really pretty. And of course I got this little towel. I think that's cute. This one's very Thanksgiving. You're the pumpkin to my pie as a burgundy color. That's pretty. And of course this one that my daughter got me that I love. It's my favorite towel. She bought it for me, and I put it out every year, and I just love what it says. Every year I fall for pumpkins, bonfires, s'mores, autumn leaves, apples, and you. Isn't that pretty? So I put that out. I think that's pretty. I like to look at that. And then I got this one. I love the little pumpkin on that. And going right along with the linens, I've got this really pretty table runner I got from Home Goods. It's got these sunflowers on it, and I use it in the fall because I love just the pretty sunflower color of it. I love sunflowers, and I like to incorporate them into my decorating. Now I had sunflowers outside. I had these flowers. They're about 4 or 5 feet tall. They're the life-size, realistic-looking sunflowers, and I used those for years outside when I decorated. But of course, they faded and they wore out over the years, so I don't have those anymore. I may go looking for some more of those after the fall season, maybe after Thanksgiving, and see if I can't find something that's really pretty to replace those for the front porch. But I will be decorating the front porch later. Now I've only bought one new thing for fall in my decoration stash, and that would be this sign: leaves are falling and autumn is calling. And we can go ahead and decorate with that now, because it does feel like that, doesn't it? Now I've got this little pumpkin that I made. I've got a video on how I made these. I just took an old shirt. It was bright orange, and I used that material, and it's a little stuffing in here, and I hot melted this, and I used a real pumpkin stem that I have saved. I've got several of these pumpkin stems that I save off of the pumpkins when I get them during the season, whenever the pumpkins that I let the kids carve, or the pumpkins that I cook for the season, then I save the stems off of those, and then I reuse them in the homemade pumpkins. Now I made these for Ladies Fellowship, my Ladies Fellowship group, and I made quite a few of them, but this is the one I kept. It's got a little leaf glued to it, one of those little fall leaves, and it's got a little ribbon that I made here. It looks kind of rustic. I like that little pumpkin. I'll put that out and I'll use it. Here's a little book I read to the kids about fall. And of course, you can't have fall without smelling good. So I've got this little fall tart burner. It takes tea candles, tea lights, and then I've got some apple and cinnamon sticks. I sometimes use pumpkin scented wax melts, but we've got to get it smelling like fall, haven't we? I've got a hand soap. You probably saw this when I did my haul. I pulled that out to put into the bathroom. When I change that shower curtain, I'll be putting out the new fall soaps and stuff. And I've got this room spray, this spiced apple room spray for fall. If you've watched my videos, then you know that I love apples. I use a lot of apples in my fall decorating because I love pumpkins. I've always loved pumpkins. I love the color of them, but I also love apples. Apples are included in my fall decor here and there, and I really enjoy the apple scent. So I have a lot of that going on. I've got this thankful sign. I used it last year. If you saw my last year's fall decorating video, then you know that I had this up on the shelf here. Right across this shelf is where I put that little thankful sign. I've got a little give thanks. I've got this little scarecrow with his little happy face. He goes downstairs in the foyer. We might just go ahead and take him down there. There's this little shelf right here beside the door when you go out. It's just a little shelf for this and that. A little notepad and a pen, because we still need those sometimes. For this little maybe set your drink on while before you open the door and go outside. But I always put this little scarecrow right here in the foyer area when I decorate. So he sits right there. Now I've got an array of pumpkins, but I don't have them all out. I've just got this one I pulled out as I was looking through my stuff. I knew I wanted to use this one this year. This is an iridescent pumpkin from Princess House. I've had this a long time, since my kids were little. It's really pretty. It's a hand-blown pumpkin. This is a smaller one. I actually have a bigger one. This one is the cookie jar one. It came all those years ago with cookie cutters and cookie recipes. Here's chocolate filled cookies, pumpkin sugar and spice cookies right down here. And so this is something that I've used in decorating ever since my kids were little. Let me get these cookie cutters out of here. I've just always kept them together because whenever we used them, I would always use them, together. Whenever I put them out, I would have the recipes and the little cookie cutters, but that's something I've had for a long time, and it's just really pretty. The goal, I think, is to make the cookies and to put them in the cookie jar. But it's an iridescent hand-blown Princess House cookie jar. I don't know how long that thing, how old that thing is. I don't know how long that's been out because I've just had it for years. I've got a bigger one of these pumpkins. It's larger than this one, and its original purpose was to be a punch bowl. Of course, I never put the cookies in here because I think it would get broken. The kids would be opening it, getting the cookies out, and I'd risk this getting broken. It's kind of delicate. But I still do like to decorate with it, and even the one that's made for a punch bowl, I like to decorate with it. I think they're beautiful. I've got a glass pumpkin that they've put out, in different places you can find them, Home Goods, TJ Maxx. Many places you can find the glass pumpkins. I've got some of those downstairs. I didn't bring up all the pumpkins, and I've got this little green one. I thought it was really cute. And this is some material I found at Walmart. This is just, a fall material, and I like that it had the sunflowers and the pumpkins. So I thought that was really pretty. I got that out, and I'm going to use that in some way. I'm not sure how yet, but I am going to try to incorporate that into my decorating. Really inexpensive, a way to add some fall color. And I've got these pillows. I love pillows. We love pillows around here. Always got plenty of pillows. So I'll be putting those out. This is not how they're going to stay, but I'm just going to put them out here so you can see them. That one says, be thankful, harvest, family, blessings, and autumn down there on the bottom. This one says, apple picking, cozy evenings, pumpkin pie, falling leaves, spice cider, warm fires, and a happy harvest. So that's a cute one. And here's a little, just a pumpkin with a little it's a little velvet applique on it. It's pretty. And there, that one's pretty. So I'll be using those spread out all over the furniture in here. Now I love the color yellow. I like to incorporate the yellow, the bright orange, all those colors into fall. This here looks like fall. And up here we've got a print that stays in our living room all the time. That's Pilot Mountain. That's a Thanksgiving print. The name of it is Thanksgiving. That is by Tim Bruce. Of course, Tim Bruce is no longer with us. He has since passed, but that is one of his prints that Donald's mother bought for us for Christmas one year. And it's got the fall leaves. And if you're not familiar with Pilot Mountain, it's in the Andy Griffith show, Mount Pilot. That's the mountain that was named after. And of course, Mount Airy, North Carolina is not far from here, and that is what Andy Griffith, which he grew up in Mount Airy, that's what that show's based on. That Mayberry RFD is based on Mount Airy, and Mount Pilot is based on Pilot Mountain. That's just a little bit of trivia for you. And then my grandmother went to school with Andy Griffith. That's a true story. She sure did. And of course, they've both passed now. It's, been a long time ago. But that's an interesting fact you might not have known about me and my grandma on my dad's side. But we leave this hangs in our living room all the time. So it's just a touch of fall in here all the time. So when we get all the other fall stuff out, it'll just look like it fits right in, won't it? And then, of course, this is a different print of Pilot Mountain by a different artist. But I got that for Donald one year for either Father's Day or his birthday. Now, I'll be taking down all of these spring and summer looking flowers. These will be coming down, and I'll be putting, the fall-like things here and there. Now, these are some dried hydrangeas my friend gave me many, many years ago. Believe it or not, these things have lasted about 2 years. These hydrangeas they're real. They're just dried, and they've been here for a while. And here are some roses that my kids gave me for my birthday one year, and I dried them out. And I think they're beautiful. I love to use the dried flowers and things in my decorating. Of course, I pick up things like this. This is some bark. This is crepe myrtle bark. There's a pine cone in here and a mushroom. These things are dried, and I love to put things out like this in the fall of the year. I just think they look so, interesting. I love to see them in decor. And that's about all that I have in fall decorating this year. Now, I'll decorate outside. That'll be a totally different thing. I've got a wreath for the door and some things to go outside. This I just put up here as I was taking them out of the box. This is a pumpkin pie plate, and underneath are four plates that I'll probably use for the beginning of fall. They're just a pretty fall color. I put these up here. Here are some fall cups. You'll be seeing my fall cups as I drink tea with you. And over here on the TV stand, this buffet that we use as a TV stand, are these pumpkins that I bought at Walmart, either last year or the year before. Now, I made these for the spring, when the flowers are just budding out. But as I saw them, I think they look like fall. I mean, it can also look kind of like fall because you've got these dried twigs that we cut off of the trees outside. We just took silk flowers and took the flowers off and hot melted them onto these limbs. So I liked that look. I think I'll just go ahead and keep that look because it just fits right in for the fall. Now I've picked up a few other things that I'm going to be using. This is just a little fall looking tin. I got it at a thrift store for 50 cents. It's got kind of a aged copper look to it. And here's a candle. This is a candle holder. I like to burn a lot of candles when it starts getting cooler in the fall. Now this was in the fall stuff, but it's in the wrong place. That's a Christmas tree. I'll have to take that back downstairs. But it'll be time before we know it to go ahead and start lighting candles, to be drinking big mugs of good tea, apple cider, and coffee, hot chocolate. It'll be time for all those delicious things for us to enjoy all of those things. Now I'm going to take a minute and change this shower curtain. I love this summer shower curtain. I think it's beautiful. I bought my mom one. It's a Pioneer Woman from Walmart. Nothing, but I love I love the material that it's made out of. I love the way that it's made and the colors that are in it. And I think it's beautiful. But it is a summer shower curtain. It's got all those beautiful summer flowers. And it's time to change it out. I'm going to put the fall shower curtain up. And just like that, the shower curtain is changed. Now, I have a husband. We've been married for 42 years, and he has always been a deer hunter. He loves to hunt. Well, he hunts other things too in season, but he always loves deer season. He hunts for food, and we eat that deer. And here is this beautiful shower curtain. I ordered it for him just so that he could get excited about the hunting season. But of course, it is fall. You can see all of the golden colors and the fall sky. And so this is the shower curtain that he'll enjoy too. It's time to change out some of the little summer soap. I thought this soap was so cute. Me and a friend went shopping. Hi, Sharon. I'm thinking about you. This always makes me think about you because we found this on our shopping trip, and I thought it was so cute. I almost didn't buy it because, I have a lot of soaps. But I'm just going to add the fall soap right here. The pumpkin spice, and I think it'll be appropriate. Well, I've pulled out all my fall decorations. I'm over here looking them over. I'm getting ready to decorate for fall. It's starting to get a little crisp here and there. We've had a lot of rain. I think that's helped. But I'm ready for the fall season myself. I'm ready for it to cool off and start cleaning things up and just making ready for a new season. Thank you for joining me today to go through all of my fall decorations and changing the shower curtain with you. I hope that you've been doing good. I hope that I'll see you again in the next video. And you take good care of yourself until then. Like always, until next time.